Okay, we're going to do a non-intrusive calibration of the VEU gas meter. First thing we're going to do is go through the find a C in calibration with the magnet that is supplied with the unit.
First thing comes up is LE8, and there's a C.
When you find C, hit channel 2, which is going to be your enter. Okay, at this point a 0 should come up, and it is going through a zeroing mode. When it's going through the zeroing mode, it's important that you are in clean air. If we're not in clean air, if we have a gas leak, if we're out in a leak field or something, it could get a false zeroing. If you have clean air, the zeroing mode will take about 10 to 15 seconds, at which point a flashing C will come up. When the flashing C comes up, we can add the calibration gas to it at any point. Generally what I do is I wait till it gets, the bottom line counts up to about 60, and then I will add the gas to it.
The bottom cup. We gotta remove the bottom cup?
Yep, remove the bottom cup. Make sure that the calibration gas you are using is, that the meter is set to it. This is 50% LEL methane. And you need to make sure that the meter is, the span gas on the meter is set to that as well. Put the cup on the bottom from your meter, from your gas tank, and again when it gets to about 60, turn the gas on, and you will see this top line count up. The top line, when it starts to count up, really means nothing.
We're at 60.
It simply is a count up for the gas that's going into it.
We'll count out to about 120.
About 150. Take about 2 minutes total for it to count up. And now we just wait. Once it hits 150, 155, it will time out. So in other words, a 10 will come up on the bottom line and it'll start counting backwards till it times out. At that point, the top line, if everything went well, the top line should show 50, indicating 50% LEL, which is what we're calibrating with.
Alright, we're at 150. Now it's counting down.
Okay, you can go ahead and shut the gas off and remove the cup. Once it counts down to 0, 50 should show up on the top line, which it did. That's 50% LEL. Once you remove the gas, as the fresh air gets in there, it will also start counting down. And if everything goes as it should come back to 0. A -1 or a +1 is acceptable. That will happen once in a while, depending on the humidity and the altitude and everything. Anything more than that, I would usually go through the calibration steps again. Make sure you hook your cup up on the bottom to make sure that the meter is sensing what the VEU is pulling out of the ground. That plastic cup is very brittle in colder weather, so keep that in mind.
Down to 0. We'll calibrate.
Very good.